videos for stuff about just running the offense. Some key things with the offense. First of all, spacing. So you can see that we put the cones out. We want the cones beyond the three-point line. One of the biggest things that we talk to the girls, even my daughter is 6, she plays biddy ball, and one of the things that we stress to them is space the floor, get to a spot, just spread out, because, I mean, the biddy ball girls are going to stay there for about 30 seconds, and then they're going to run back to the ball and all do that stuff. But if at least we can just say to them to start, get to a spot, then we start with some organization, we start with some spacing. Spacing is a huge part of this. Now, also, one thing that we liked, we looked at dozens and dozens of offenses and tried to figure out what was best, because we wanted to have a system that we would be able to teach to our young girls that would kind of grow with them as they went. And one thing that I've learned in coaching girls basketball for a bunch of years is the less options that you give them, the better. If you give them rules, they will follow rules. If you give them options, they will freeze. They will be paralyzed by the fact that they have choices to make. And I've seen girls for years literally just get to the point where they pass and they have 3 options to screen the ball, cut, screen away, cut and replace themselves. And the girls would be so paralyzed by the idea of, I have options, what do I do? That they would stutter step and then not do anything. So one nice thing that we liked about this system was that there are rules. And the rules don't change no matter what the situation is, and we can build these things into reactions where this is just what you do. This is just how this works. So you pass, then you cut. There's no option for you. That's just the rule. So we're going to run through just the first layer and maybe the second layer, depending on time. And again, they don't need tons and tons of reps from one spot. So you'll see, we'll get like 1 or 2 reps from each spot, and then we move the spots, just so that the girls realize the rule's the same, whether I pass from the wing to the corner and cut, or if I pass from the point to the wing and cut. The rules are the same no matter where I am on the floor. All right, so girls, again, just don't forget here, we pass, we cut. Again, this is where we can work in some skill stuff too. We worked earlier down here with that fake a pass to make a pass. That's what I'm going to ask you girls to do. All right, catch here, and I want you to fake a pass and make a pass. So it'll look like this. Ready? Go ahead. Boom. All right, we catch, we switch lines. That's all. Ready? Go. Keep our spacing. Keep our spacing. You've been yelled at before for that. Spacing. Catch, finish. Dose, 1 rep. And then win first. Don't go again. That angle. For the sake of you seeing all the spots, we're going to give them 1 rep in each spot, and then on to the next spot.
Wait, use your left.
Coaches, a lot of the shooting and the layups and stuff like that we do, we try to do within the framework of the drills that we do for our offense. So over here, these girls, this is left-handed layups. All right, we want them to work on left-handed layups. Again, work on the passes. Make a pass, make a pass. So a lot of the passing drills and the layups, and we'll get to jump shots as we do other parts of the offense. They can be done all as part of what we're doing here with the reaction drills. Again, left-handed layups on this side, right-handed running layups on this side, and power dribbles and power shots there. So try to incorporate some of those things as you're running the offense just incorporate the passes because there's absolutely no chance that this girl's going to catch on the corner here and be able to throw a two-handed chest pass directly to the girl there unless she can defy the laws of physics and throw it through her chest. It's just not going to happen. So she's going to have to take a pass and make a pass. We work on that stuff as we do the drills.
You're going to get the ball back to the baseline. This is a power dribble on the top. Square your shoulders to the baseline. Go up. On this side. Point. Ball to the point. Ball to the point. Ball to the point. Pass your cut. Finish with your left hand. Finish with your left hand. Go.
Hey, from here, hey, we talked about this the other night. From here, I want you to catch on this cut. I want you to catch on this cut. Boom.
Finish with the left. Finish with the left.
Get square and score. All right, power dribble, get yourself square and score. Go. Power dribble and score.
Spacing. This line's over here. This line. Ball back on top of the wing.
Joseph, pass one, and we go over your line. Pass one to your line. Pass one to your line. Like you said before, keep them moving. Keep them going from one spot to the next. I want them to see that they can use every spot. If you have a bunch of girls, 20 girls in the gym, you can have a line going over here, one line going there, one line going on that side. You can use both sides of the floor. Nothing wrong with that. You want to get as many girls involved as possible. Yeah, let these guys. All right, stop. All right, this next part of layer one is probably the most important thing that you can teach them. The idea here is that if they're getting pressured and the other team is going to put defenders out here and really pressure the ball, we have to have a counter for that. So what we do is we refer to the three-point line as the read line. And if the girl's defender steps over the read line with even a toe, even a centimeter of a toe, she has to immediately get back cut. It's probably the most important thing that we teach them because if the girls don't react and do this, all that you would have to do to stop our offense is put a girl right here and deny the wing pass. If you deny the wing pass and she stands there or doesn't really know what to do, well, you sort of bog down the whole offense. So we have to make sure that they're very much aware that if their girl is even here with half a toe over that line, it's got to get back cut right away. So this is the drill that we use here. So what happens is, this happens very often when girls fill. So when they fill up to the next spot, what will happen is their girl will step over the read line. They got to plant that outside foot and back cut right away. All right, so we refer to this part of the drill as fill to the read line and cut. So the girl will fill up to the open spot, and then once the coach steps over the line, they back cut it and score. All right, so again, these are just basketball things. You pass, you cut. It's good basketball. You get overplayed, somebody overplays you, you back cut. It's good basketball. So it's not rocket science, it's just common sense basketball for the most part. That's what we're trying to teach the girls. Ready? Go. Coach, just one rep, switch spots. Good, plant that outside foot. Again, still working on left-handed layups down this end. Right-handed layups over here.
That's where we're going.
I just told the coaches to, once the girls become comfortable with it, then it's time to see if they're actually reading what they're supposed to be reading. So what will happen now is that sometime coach will step over the read line, and if he does, he should get back cut immediately. Sometimes he'll play here, in which case it's just a pass and cut. All right, so this is where we see if the girls know what's going on. So if they're actually reading what we need them to read, which is foot here, back cut. Defender here, you're going to be allowed to catch, pass, and cut. Ready? Go.
Don't make coach go in the back. Smart. Bounce back, go around. I see you. Just read it. Just read it. Better pass. Better pass.
Most spots.
Oh. Left. Huh? Yeah, she did. She's so used to hearing my voice. Oh, happy feet.
Alright, yo. Alright, so that's layer one. And honestly, you could for your purposes run the entire offense with just layer one. Now there are other parts of it. We're going to go layer three, which is dribble at. Layer two is basically you pass, you get to the post, and then you make Laker cuts, which there is a video on YouTube. I'm going to skip it because it'll take us some time, and I want to show dribble lats more than I want to show passes to the post and Laker cuts. But this is layer three. This is dribble lats. So another one of the reactions we want is if the girl who's one spot away dribbles at you, you immediately cut to the basket. So all right. So that's the whole thing. Same thing, coaches. Like one rep and then we'll move spots. Ready? Go. Dribble at.
One dribble. One dribble. One dribble. One dribble and then give it. One dribble and then give it. We'll go right away. We'll go right away. Chico. Go right away. There, give it. Let's go back. Let's go. Play on it.
Go right at. That might be a
That's how sick it is. Alright, like, hey, I get it. Yeah, you get it warm. You take your parents down a little encouragement. The younger way is all yeah, I don't get it. I mean, we play other sports. I started that.
What we've done now is just ask them to kind of mix up their finishes. We asked them to finish on the opposite side with a reverse. Again, if you feel like your team is ready to mix up finishes, things like that, go ahead.
Well, first,
Is there a screen that's up there?
You guys are baseline. You guys are baseline. Now, usually, once we've gone through our reaction drills, we want to get them some team time 5-on-0. Give me 5 girls on the floor.
Trouble. Trouble, problems, everything.
Ready? All right, so at this point we go 5-on-0, just to work on all the reactions and what we want them to do. So for right now, girls, just go pass and cut. All right, just pass, cut, and build. Now look, Jost, where's that spot? Give me that spot back down on the floor. And when you put that yellow spot, right there in the basket, the ball was fall on the basket. Hit that yellow spot. Girls, I need every single one of you, when you make your basket cut, to hit that spot before you fill out. All right, so if I'm Quinn, I'm going to pass. Pass this way. Boom, hit the spot and fill out. All right, so every time. Ready? Let's go. Pass and cut. Go. Okay, look at your cutter every time. Look at your cutter every time. Look for the cutter. Get your man. Look for the cutter. Be patient. Look for the cutter. Look for the cutter. Look, Kylie. Kylie, look for the cutter. Girls. I know you're excited because you have points. But slow down, right? You shouldn't be making the next pass to the corner before you've looked at this cutter. So when I catch here, when I catch here, I want to go, look, no, Phil. Right? And then I make my next pass, right? We're like, just flinging it around at a high rate of speed. All right, relax. Ready? Look at your cutter, and then make the next pass. Slow down, go. Look at the cutter. Look at the cutter. Alright, just one thing that we do, try to teach the girls that on occasion they will fill out the wrong way. So what should happen is if I pass left, my fill should really be to my right, because when I vacate this spot, the next girl to my right is going to fill the spot. But if it so happens that I get to here, and I go boom, and I turn and I fill the wrong way, we can't have panic. We can't have the, what do I do now? So what we teach the girls is if you fill out the wrong way, don't freak out, set a back screen, and take the spot. Now that lets Alyssa, that lets Nicole, who can see the whole floor, fill the open spot. All right, never done that before.
Or Nicole. You would be Nicole too.
All right, so girls, if you fill out the wrong way, set a back screen on the baseline and just keep moving. Go. Now when we go 5 out, we just put a coach in the mix here. So every time coach steps over the read line as we fill out, we want to make sure that we back cut everything. I'm also going to call out the lats. All right, so now all we're doing is just trying to add all the different elements that we know and just putting them in a 5-person thing instead of just the 2-person drills that we run. Ready? Go. Coach, step across the read line. Oh, don't score. Don't score. I love that. score. Anytime you score. Now all we did was just add that part where the third time that we have to reline cut somebody, we'll make the pass and score, just to wrap the drill up and get more girls in.
Yeah, I'm in the wrong gym, huh? Good.
I'll give you the assist.
Hey, thank you. Big time.